Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of November 22nd. Now Libra, do keep in mind, this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Libra, I will not solicit business from you. I don't need to do that, so if you get a message from someone that is not me, that's someone impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here. Make sure everything is in view, and then we'll get right into it. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the King of Swords. So this could be you showing up here on the bottom, okay? It does not matter what gender. This is just a masculine energy as we deal with feminine and masculine energies in the tarot. The King of Swords is somebody who is the classic Libra. This is the scales. This is divine law and order here at work. This is somebody who will give you a fair shot and not really take an emotional interest in you. I'm not saying that Libras aren't emotional. I'm a Libra, but I'm saying in this idea, this would be someone like a business leader or a boss or an authority figure who doesn't necessarily get emotionally invested, but rather what the King of Swords will do is they will help you get from point A to point B. They can be a very good person to have in your corner, especially in the career sort of areas of life. And so also somebody who's good at setting boundaries here and will absolutely do that. So what I actually feel like is going on here is I think that's you showing up on the bottom. Despite all of those definitions I just gave, I feel like this King of Swords is speaking to what you're doing right now. And really I feel like this reading here coming forward is asking you to take a look at what you are manifesting, because there's something that's coming to the surface here for you. It could really work out. It could really work out. And so right away here in the middle, you have the Magician. So this is the divine masculine. So you have masculine energy on the bottom. This is the divine masculine. And so it's talking about somebody who is taking action. Okay, the Magician has to take action on their manifestation, because this is the card of mastering a manifestation in your life. I feel like I've said that 100 times, but just driving the point home, the reason being is this person has all of the tools that they need to be successful in the palm of their hand. Okay, they have all 4 suits and elements of the tarot at their disposal, and really what they realize is that everything that they need is, whether it's around them, on the table next to them, or in their environment, it's also within them, right? And so they have the tools, the skills, the talents, and abilities they need to be a major success. It's very important that you don't get lazy at this time, okay? And I'm not coming at you, but that's the problem that the Magician has, is they have everything they need. It's just execution now is the important part. And so, you have this King of Swords, you have this Magician that's executing on a plan, executing on a manifestation here. In the past, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Really nice. I do also have to just step back and say, you really only have one negative card. And remember, one card never makes a reading. So that's definitely a very good thing that I like to see here for you in this reading. Now, you have this Ace of Cups here. You may be thinking about some sort of connection with somebody with this Ace of Cups. This could be new love entering into your life, new romantic connection, anything like that. But this can also talk about a new creative project that may be happening. This is also potentially just a new happy beginning that's coming around in your life here. And the Ace of Cups could also represent luxuries in life, just like doing something that you enjoy, like going for an extra round of dessert or whatever it may be, like doing some sort of like enjoying the luxuries that are available to you, something like that, especially as you have this 10 of Cups here below, which is interesting because you have this card that starts off the suit of cups. The ace would be like number one, and you're going all the way through to the end here, to the end of the suit of cups, which means in the past year there's been some level of deep happiness that you've been potentially experiencing or growing or something like that. You know, the 10 of Cups is this feeling of having all of your cups overflowing, good times, good vibes, good energy, good family situations. I always like to say that this is also a form of abundance because the people on the bench own the home behind them. And so there's something good coming in here. And you have this Page of Pentacles as well, which is potentially some sort of offer or good news in the material situations in your life, something like that going on here. So yeah, I definitely feel like, you have been planting seeds, you have good news, you've been having good starts. You have basically two of the cards that anybody would want to see here in the cup suit, and actually the three of the cards that are probably the best cups suit. And with this 9 of Cups, and we'll get along, we'll talk about it more here in a second, but it looks like things have been, for the most part, going pretty well for you here, Libra, if this message is for you. And so in your current situation, you have the 7 of Swords, the Magician, and the 9 of Cups. The thing is, you're looking at like everything that's been going on here, and you're looking at taking this manifestation to the next level or something like that, because you have this card here of manifesting with the King of Swords, executing on a plan, and below that you have the 9 of Cups. Like I was trying to say a second ago, this 9 of Cups here is the fulfillment of a wish. This is a dream life. You can see this person here is holding up their cup. Good things are happening. Good things are going on in their environment. And you have that with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. These three cards, probably my favorite Cups cards to pull. Definitely probably the best cup cards. You also have this 8 of Cups, which is interesting here, how we have 8, 9, 10, and the one that starts off the suit. So there's something here relating to emotions, relating to energy that's going well for you. The thing is, you have this 7 of Swords. Now this upper row is the row of your thoughts, what's on your mind, your conscious awareness. The 7 of Swords is somebody who's a backstabber, okay? That's a liar, cheater, stealer. And what I actually feel like is going on here for you is you are deceiving yourself, because the other way of looking at the 7 of Swords is you are doing that to yourself in the reverse, or in another interpretation of the card. The 7 of Swords means self-deception, okay? And I almost feel like this is one of those readings where things are going so well, where you are like trying to find mistakes. You're trying to find areas of life that are not going well, if that makes any sense, where it's like, no, you should realize, Libra, that it's okay to have everything working out for you. And that's kind of what I feel like saying here. So we'll see what happens when we clarify this reading with that, because everything else is amazing. In the future, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 8 of Cups. So you may be dealing with a workplace situation here with this 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, especially as they are next to each other. This is my combination of a workplace gossiper, somebody gossiping, somebody spreading knowledge about you without asking, or doing something like that here with this 3 of Pentacles, because 3 of Pentacles is teammates, teamwork, team environment, things like that. You also have this Hermit card, which is a solo traveler of the universe. You can see they're alone traveling the universe for answers, and they actually find that the light is not only within the lantern, but the light is within themselves, and they found that along their journey here, much like the Magician, in that the Magician has everything inside of them. And the other thing here that you have is you have this 8 of Cups, which I actually view as a good card. I view it as a card of empowerment, because this person's taking a look at the horizon and saying, wow, I have the whole mountain. I have the whole mountain range ahead of me. And I'm taking a leap away from the broken, spilled, empty cups of my past. I'm letting go of toxicity and I'm moving forward. So let's see what else we have here. Now, if you're enjoying this, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. And Libra, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. So let's see what we get here. All right. So we have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More in your study is now required to further progress. You have Serapis Bey, ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. What else do we have here? And then we had these other two cards that wanted to pop out. So we have the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And you have Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. There's something here around... So with Melchizedek and the Hermit, that's like big learning energy, like the energy of being a sage, of being wise, of being intelligent, it's intelligence, but it's more about like learning, right? It's like somebody who's wise. And you have this other energy here of letting go of the bad things that you feel like that you're perceiving to be happening. That's what I feel like is going on with that Seven of Swords. So you have a yes, you have in the near future. What else did we have here? No. Okay, no what? And compromise. There you are. There's the scales once again coming in. So we have you on the bottom of the deck. We have you here with compromise. So, yeah, there's something here around deception of self that's happening. And I feel like perhaps you could do some energy clearing or breath work or something, because everything else on this reading is like amazing. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about those oracle cards. Let's see what other tarot messages once you come forward here. I will tell you, Libra, I feel like I have to do some breath work myself to see at this moment. So I'm with you. So we have Queen of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. So this is interesting. So you have, in the past here, there has been some sort of gain of potentially money, cash, or a positive situation. This Two of Pentacles is juggling or fluctuating wealth. It can also just mean change, but it can also mean kind of weighing decisions, weighing options, things like that. And so, as you have it with the Ten of Cups, there's been a positive tip of those pentacles in a direction. So there's been a tip of those pentacles in a positive direction is what I meant to say. And so, yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. This could have been a job change, a career move, an investment that paid off, something like that happening here. You have this Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you have made practical choices that have provided you with a fresh start in some area of your life. Maybe this is a new career. Maybe this is a new material situation. There could also be some of you maybe going back to school. And you have this Temperance card here with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the balanced approach for you at this time really helped you out. Like, this is a healing angel on the card. Whatever you believe in or not believe in, this is just the frequency of an angel. And so for you, I feel like you've taken a balanced approach. You've welcomed healing into your life here, and you've been given a new start. And I feel like that's really important as you move forward with this energy. Yeah, okay, Justice, Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So we have the Eight of Cups coming in once again here, next to each other with the Nine of Cups. So this is it's very clear that as you've walked away, as you've welcomed healing, basically as you've walked away from whatever was not working for you, okay, the attachment to the past, the attachment to the things that weren't in alignment with you, you've been given this sort of dream. You've been given this sort of wish or this dream come true here. And as you've also, in the same regard, as you've welcomed healing and patience and moderation and balance into your life, things have supported you. You have this Justice card here with the Seven of Swords. Look, karma is on your side, okay? I feel like the scales, we have so much scales energy. This is you. This is the Libra card. We have another card associated with Libra, and we have this compromise. So the divine scales right now are tipping in your favor. And by the way, how could I miss this? We have this other scale here that this person is holding on the Six of Pentacles. So scales in tarot not only are about compromise, but it's also about karma. It's about divine law and order. It's about, your fate sort of tipping in one direction or the other, as we have with this Two of Pentacles as well. So Like if there's something you've been stressing about, especially relating to money, or if your manifestation hasn't been happening as quickly as you had hoped, like this is about to change for you. Let's see what we have here in the future. We have the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Judgment card. So you are getting the outcome that you truly deserve here. The Justice card says that you are getting the outcome you truly deserve. It's the second most karmic card next to the Judgment card. The Judgment card is the biggest card of karma in the tarot. It says the choices you've made along the hero's journey through the major arcana, because you're now at 20. Judgment is 20 of 21. The choices that you've made along your journey through the major arcana are now being rendered out in real time. And with that, you are getting some sort of evaluation, spiritual divine judgment or evaluation that's coming through. And really what the Judgment card also implies is that you're doing self-evaluation on the choices you've made up to this point. So I feel like some of you are not giving yourself credit for the work that you've done here, because clearly there's been something good coming in. You may need to, with the Queen of Cups, realize that it's okay for you to take some time to enjoy the victories that you've had and have compassion for yourself. And with this Seven of Cups, there could be confusion in the workplace around, or between a colleague or a peer or someone in your circle around the way that they're handling something. But all of this justice, karmic scales energy here is telling you that it's going to work out, especially if there's someone in your social circle or in your around you, in your environment that's confusing you. Yeah, this is one of those readings where I almost feel like things are going so well. You've done so much work to help yourself out, and maybe now you're just like, wow, maybe almost like not coming at you, but is there like a sense of denial that things are going so well? Let's see here. What else do we have? Community, wealthy man, adjudication, imprisonment, pathway, and mature man. Yeah, look, more scales, law, legal energy here with adjudication. There's something here with the community of people, friends, allies, people in your circle that's confusing you. And you may feel entrapped. I never read imprisonment as jail or anything like that. I always read it as being like as entrapment, like being trapped in a scenario or in your thoughts, which I feel like for you, this is more about being trapped in thoughts, in mind. You have this pathway card here. You've clearly done so many things to get you down a path that's like in alignment with your soul's mission and your soul's purpose. And I feel like you've been even rewarded, if not financially, spiritually here with Wealthy Man. Wealthy Man's not, again, we don't attach genders to the cards. Wealthy Man just talks about, investments paying off. And, the person's at the end of a successful trading day. So I feel like, if the rewards are material, spiritual, you're getting something here. And I feel like it's because of all of the work that you put in. So not sure what's going on with the mature man. I feel like if anything, you're just looking to adopt a more mature social circle or a group of people, or like you're becoming more mature in some way. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. And I will see you in the next one.